What is up? How is it going? My name is Chuck Sway, one of the hosts from the Deep Shot podcast, and this is the Out Route NFL recap for Week 2 in the National Football League. Starting with the first game of the week, the Thursday night matchup between the Panthers and Buccaneers. Really, the only thing going for the Panthers was this one-handed grab by Greg Olsen. Other than that, Cam Newton could not find his mark. 25 for 51 passing.
Cam has never been an accurate quarterback.
Christian McCaffrey also disappointing fantasy owners, myself included, with only 16 carries and 37 yards on the ground. Buccaneers leave Carolina with a win, 20-10. Chiefs and Raiders in an AFC West matchup. With the Hunt's ketchup in his back pocket, Mahomes is just too saucy. 443 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns to boot, and giving Mecole Hardman his first 6 points in his young career. Travis Kelce a happy man, Chiefs win 28-10. Time for more ketchup out in Pittsburgh as the Seahawks try and silence those terrible towels at Heinz Field. The gunslinger Ben Roethlisberger slings a little bit too hard and has to leave the game with an elbow injury that ends his season. Russell Wilson, a different story, however, throwing for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and finds Will Dissly for one of his 2 trips to pay dirt. And DK Metcalf, Mr. Steal Your Girl, grabs his first touchdown of his young career. And even with a crucial fumble by Chris Carson late in the 4th, Pete Carroll still celebrates his 68th birthday with a win and a 2-0 start to the season. Last time the Seahawks started 2-0? 2013, when they hoisted the Lombardi Trophy when it was all said and done. Now to the most important matchup here at the Deep Shot. Bills take on the Giants at the Meadowlands for the second week in a row. Josh Allen showing off his God status on the ground and in the air. Shovel pass to Isaiah McKenzie counts as a passing touchdown as Josh Allen and the Bills become the Kings of New York, handing L's to both the Giants and Jets in consecutive weeks. Even the press had a hard time accepting this reality, and Josh had to give them a geography lesson.
I'm in New York.
2 wins down, 14 to go for Bills face tattoos for the Deep Shot hosts. Also at the Meadowlands, Browns faced the Jets on Monday night. Sam Darnold missed his opportunity at kissing his sister last week against Buffalo, so he went out and did some kissing of his own and came down with mono. The backup Trevor Siemian gets his start until he goes down with a leg injury, so Washington State University alum Luke Falk gets his first NFL start, going against Myles Garrett, who etched 3 solo sacks on the stat sheet. Then Falk finds Le'Veon Bell for an electrifying run, mashing all the buttons on the controller, juke stick, then a hurdle, and that's basically all the Jets did. Then Odell Beckham Jr. took over. An expected one-hand grab on the sideline and a career-long 89-yard touchdown run, clocking a swift 21.7 miles per hour on the score, as the Browns win 23-3. Low-scoring affair as the Jaguars travel to Houston, but that didn't stop the pride of Pullman from making plays, outpacing his back Leonard Fournette with 57 rushing yards, but ultimately falling to the Texans 12-13. Patriots down in Miami. Cuck check for Tom Brady as he drools over his new roommate and receiver Antonio Brown. AB makes his first touchdown catch as a Patriot and also catches a case as multiple women step forward regarding alleged sexual misconduct. Dolphins players also stepping forward to be traded as the smartest animals in the sea continue to be the dumbest on the football field. 0 points through 2 games, and Minkah Fitzpatrick leaves the pod first and becomes a Steeler. Patriots win 43-0. Colts at Titans, where the Titans' pyrotechnic machine burst into flames pregame, but was not enough of a distraction as the Colts get the W 19-17. In a matchup of everyday birds, the Ravens tussle with the Cardinals as Lamar Jackson continues to light up the sky, throwing for 272 yards and 2 touchdowns, as well as running like an ostrich for 120 yards on the ground. The Oakland A's first-round pick is still taking a stab at football. Although he doesn't find the end zone, the outfielder threw for 349 yards, but the Ravens advanced 2-0 in a 23-17 victory. Continuing with the bird matchups, the Eagles and the Falcons faced off on Sunday night. Matt Ryan and Carson Wentz combined for 5 interceptions total as the Eagles and Falcons defense kept their talons sharp. But don't forget about Julio Jones, finding the end zone in the 3rd, and then on 4th and 3 late in the 4th, Julio grabs a short screen pass and takes it to the house. One last push from Zach Ertz on 4th down isn't enough, and the Falcons soar over the Eagles 24-20. Bears and Broncos at Mile High, 1 second left as Eddie Pinheiro smacks his boot 53 yards to secure the victory over the Broncos. Broncos now drop to 0-2, while the Bears reach 500 at 1-1, even with Trubisky at the helm. Rams face off against the Saints in an NFC Championship rematch from last year. Drew Brees working on his pipe game last week, but really should have stuck to his thumb-ups as he goes down with a thumb injury on his throwing hand and is set to miss up to 6 weeks. No critical PI calls in this game as Todd Gurley finds pay dirt and Cooper Kupp seals the deal. With a 67-yard reception that gets called down at the 1, Goff cleans up with a 1-yard sneak as the Rams beat the Saints 27-9. And it wouldn't be a Deep Shot program without some Country Strong. This week's Country Strong Play of the Week was found on Saturday in Arkansas's matchup against Colorado State. Cheyenne O'Grady slithers out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders and breaks away for a touchdown. Be sure to tune in to episode 502 of The Deep Shot live on Twitch Monday, September 23rd at twitch.tv/Chuck_Sway and check back here in 2 weeks' time for the recap of Week 4. Also be sure to follow The Deep Shot at The Deep Shot, no spaces, for Josh Allen praise and more. I'm Chuck Sway with the Out Route signing off. Until next time.